Aloha, beautiful beings. Happy today, happy moment of the now, and happy Gregorian New Year if you follow that calendar. Yeah, happy days. So in this video I wanted to do a little update, a little share around how acts of kindness can change the world. It is something that's been coming through me and I've noticed others, so I thought I would share about it. And then I'm going to tune in for a heart coherency transmission. Yeah, so little update. Wow, life has been a while, definitely not boring on my side of things. My boy broke his fourth metatarsal, like a socket wrench went in and through. He had surgery. It was a whole traumatic event, so he's been on a walker, and then we've been moving homes and in transition at the moment, now at a beautiful farm in Hawaii from a friend. And yeah, a lot of transition, a lot of opportunities for growth, a lot of opportunities to stay grounded in the midst of chaos and to stay true and in the heart space, no matter how others are reacting and what the outer is doing. So that's been it mostly for me. Yeah, it's been all about how can I just stay in the heart, in heart coherency, as much as possible. And when I am not in that alignment, to come back to the heart, to come back to earth, to come back to my grounding, to my breath. There's a lot of change happening in the world around us, within us. It's exciting, it's challenging, it's messy, it's beautiful, it's celebratory, it's so much, and it's been very transformative on so many levels. A lot of beautiful lessons, for sure. And one of the things that have been coming in strongly with this Gregorian New Year is kindness and the importance of giving acts of kindness. And you know, we've gone through COVID, we've gone through a lot in these last years, and there can be a lot of self-protection everyone is putting up, you know, oh, we must protect ourselves, and going inwards and like kind of in this hoarding, you know, protective energy. And understandable, a lot of fear, a lot of people feeling a lot of fear in the world. And yet with acts of kindness, we can remind ourselves and each other that we don't have to protect ourselves that much, you know, and that that there is still kindness in the world. There are beautiful things. There isn't so much to fear. And that starts with us. And so my question to myself is like, and to my son, is how can we do at least one act of kindness a day? One act of kindness, whether it is from a stranger, a smile, a compliment, a gift, whatever it may be. One act of kindness. And an act of kindness can also be an act of kindness to ourselves, right? Like give ourselves a massage, an act of kindness to our house or to our car, clean our car up, give it gratitude and a lot of love. There's different forms of act of kindness, as long as it's coming from a fuller cup. We're not trying to self-martyr and at an empty cup trying to give kindness all over the place. So finding that balance of like, oh, where can I just show up with an extra moment of kindness, whether it's to Mother Earth or to a tree, to the animals around you, to family or a stranger, right? Or community. So those are things that have been very alive for me with this coming new year. It feels like, okay, so we want something different in the world. We are definitely being shown what isn't working. We know what we don't want. So how do we start moving towards what we do want? And it's like one step at a time, one breath at a time, one kind act at a time, one choice at a time. And each time we make a choice to be in our heart and to be in coherency instead of in our fear-based, or if we're in victim perpetrator stories, or if we're in like war energies, fighting energies, like how can I come to the heart? And knowing that I have choice to come to the heart. I have choice to feel inner peace no matter what is happening. And each time that's a choice, you know, we can make. And if that choice at that moment isn't so much of a choice because there's a trauma response, you're so triggered that you're just in it, then that's information. That's information that's highlighting something that you can do different for yourself if you so desire. Yeah. So that's kind of my little update. And for me, I'm definitely in a moment of transition. Not only physically my outer, we're in a home transition, but also within. And sometimes it's interesting to be in transition. You are leaving the old, just as in the world right now. Old structures, old ways of being are crumbling down. We haven't really figured out or felt through or fully embodied the new yet. We're in this transition piece. And what does that look like? For the people who want to live in community, you know, we are living individually and then we want to live in community. What does that transition look like? We're building up our soul business and we weren't doing it, and that's what it looks like when we are doing it. We're in transition. So this transition part is very alive for many of us, within the collective as well, and within me. And transition can sometimes be uncomfortable because we don't really know where we're going. And I'm noticing it's forcing me, it's inviting me to be really present in the moment, in the here, in the now. Yeah, and just trusting and coming back to that heart coherency. Trust, pray, be present. And that's all it is, you know? And tomorrow will come. Yesterday is gone, and there's only right here, right now. And the people that are around us are right here, right now. And I don't personally want to let any outer stresses or illusions of fear to take me away of these beautiful moments that I can have with myself or with my son or with the loved ones around me. So this has been the practice. This has been the transformational piece at this moment in space-time I wanted to share. So if you're watching, thank you for sharing. Thank you for receiving me. And yeah, I'd love to hear your share if you want to share below. I'd love to read that. It's definitely been interesting times. And I'm seeing that this video is about 8 minutes, so I'm actually going to make another video and I'm going to do a transmission for heart coherency. Yes, that feels right. And I think Kuan Yin wants to come in. That's what I'm feeling right now. So see you in the next video. Mahalo. Aloha.